Hello, this is Starshot here to welcome you back to my Let's Play of Batman Arkham Asylum. We last left off discovering the Commissioner, Jim Gordon, getting captured by the Joker, or technically by his minion, Frank Boyles, and now we're running after him trying to save Jim Gordon. And we of course have this burning, crashed elevator here that dropped thanks to Harley, and now we need to go through the hard way and actually climb up this really big elevator shaft. So let's go ahead and get started. It's not too bad, and I guess this is a decent way of kind of introducing us to like just grappling around and stuff like that in general. Of course, now I'm trying to find where I go next. Okay, there's actually a gap right here that I need to run to. And apparently I need to shimmy.
Hey, Babs! I know you can hear me. I've got a little something for you to listen to. Harley and Frank are nearly out of the building with the old man. How are they going to get past all those guards? Let's have a listen, shall we?
Hey, Frank, where you been? Joker's got more men on the way. They're coming around the front of the asylum. Gotta stop them getting in, quick! Get over there! Damn, come on, everyone, cover the main entrance.
How many are there, Bowles? Hey, hang on, how the hell do you know it?
Bowles! Frank, what are you doing? No, put it down! Frank, what the hell? Quinn! It's clear, get your ass in here!
It's some piece of work, Frankie. Girls fall for someone like you.
Stop running to the hired help, Harley.
Don't worry, sweetie. You know I only have eyes for you.
Did you hear that, Bats? Sounds like Frankie's working out just fine. Another valuable employee for the organization.
They really do like to talk a lot in this game. Like, I guess for the most part it makes sense for this section here.
Arkham Intensive Treatment is under emergency lockdown.
Since, you know, you don't really have much to do but climb. And, yeah, so, and you're not really going to be talking with anyone or investigating anything. You're just sort of climbing and doing the active part, so
Multiple security breaches on level
it's a good thing to
A6.
kind of try to make use of that dead time to engage the player with something else while they're climbing sometimes. Because I guess they don't want them kind of just sitting there with their thoughts too much.
Multiple security breaches on level E4.
And now it's just a computer voice talking to us now. But yeah, replaying this game again has kind of, well, at least like, because it's kind of funny, I'm playing this on my PC, so, you know, everything is pretty strong in terms of, oh, I need to get closer here. There we go. So here's an extra thing you can do. There we go.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham.
Oh, we're talking to
Through
ghosts
my
now.
actions, I have saved this cursed city, though my own curse is to forever remain in the shadows. My story is carved into the very soul of Arkham, and will only be revealed to those dedicated enough to discover it.
I think the guy who they got to do that is fine, even if he is a bit maybe too weathered and all that. Kind of like that, but oh well, it's kind of, it works to bring it in. Oh, here we go. Now we get to fight some thugs.
Is he okay?
What hit me?
Yeah, I need to get used to doing the Y, R triggered takedown there.
How's it going? Any sign of Dad?
Not yet, but I'm getting close. Harley Quinn tried to slow me down, dropped an elevator on me.
Did it work?
Of course not. I'll get back to you when I reach the end of the trail.
But it's also nice they kind of have this banter that goes on too. Like, I think it's one of the fun things to have in these games when you have different characters either talk to themselves or kind of have this back and forth with other characters, even if, you know, those other characters aren't there to help you, which is probably...
I got a kid. You don't have to.
Right.
Wait,
I don't have to. I just want to.
that was weird. I don't even see who shot it at all. Do they really have that much range on the shotguns there? Time for the detective
Oracle.
mode.
Joker's men have taken control of the cell block transfer corridor.
That's not good. I patched into a guard radio. It sounds like Joker's crew have got their hands on weapons.
I know. I'll calibrate the Cowl's vision mode to isolate armed henchmen.
Yep, more
The direct
tutorials.
approach is suicide. I need to be smart. Find a different way past them.
But, like, there are worse tutorials out there, I remember, and this is a decent way of doing it in trying to, you know, create situations for the player to kind of, you know, figure things out. Or, well, like, I guess, like, they are telling us straight out, but they give us a scenario where, like, we could still fail or be stupid by actually running into all of them, or we could just follow their directions and, you know, stay hidden like this here. So, let's go ahead and drop down silently here. And then if I crouch, then I'm more quiet even. Of course, we don't want to have detective mode on all the time because of the whole, you know, then you just see skeletons and you don't see all the hard work they put into trying to, you know, animate and, you know, texture all these inmates that you get to take down. And that's that. So anything else? Oh, there's actually one more guy left here.
No problem, boss. The boys are just finishing off. The Arkham chumps never stood a chance.
Well, good. Our friendly neighborhood rodent is on his way. You need to set a trap. He must not leave this building. Do you understand me?
Yes, boss. The bat is as good as dead.
I hope you keep your promises, boy. I'd hate to have to go and punish your family just to teach you a lesson. And I can promise you, they won't be laughing.
But Joker!
Yeah, but just do it and have fun. I know I will.
I'm slightly curious what would happen if I actually, you know, came up behind him while the Joker was still there, but I figured I would just keep it safe and just take care of him without worrying about that problem.
Oh, look who it is! Are your pointy ears burning?
Oh look, he's back.
I suppose I'd better warn my boys you're on the way. Hey, maybe I won't. It'll be a nice surprise.
I think they did a decent job of, you know, getting the famous Mark Hamill to play the Joker again, but it sort of seems like with some of the TV stuff, they probably skimped on animating it too much. But then again, if you're kind of trying to characterize a character through a TV screen, then I'm sure you don't really need to do much, and it's probably better that way.
Ding, 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 dong. Arkham Asylum is now under new management. Here's a quick update on what's going on. Attention! We have an escaped patient. Dresses like a bat. Oh, what an idiot. Should be considered costumed and dangerous. Personally, I think the best solution is to put him out of his misery. It's the only reliable cure.
Like this.
He doesn't stand a chance. Not a chance.
But yeah, so the very first room right here that we get to encounter is not that hard. Especially with how many times I've played this game now, so... And of course there's only like these three guys here at... I guess I'll just have to glide kick him then, because I was hoping to just do it from there, but oh well.
I love you boys. What you lack in brains, you come in heart. And speaking of heart, the Batman.
There we go.
Did you really think it was going to be that easy, Bats? I've sent a few more of my boys your way. Let's see how you deal with these odds.
Joker wants him found. Spread out. He could be anywhere. Then keep your eyes open. Now move.
Okay, yeah, they just sort of set us up like that right away. Okay, so we got this guy up here, and that guy over there, so let's go ahead and take care of this one first. Yeah, it's kind of funny. You wouldn't think I was right behind him, but they sort of set it up like that sometimes. You know, just because that's just how the game works. And I take full advantage of that. Hey look, I'm choking a skeleton. Is that a euphemism for something? I don't think it is. It'd be a really weird one if it was.
Oh, those were the easy ones. I'm just playing with you. You'll see.
No, he's not. But technically they are, actually. Or at least, you know, sadly, they're not the best minions he could have. Oh, look, we found our
figured out how I was tracking
friend.
Officer Bull's trail stops here.
Remember, kids, don't work for psychopaths, because they'll probably just kill you in the end. Oh, cool.
And
Riddler.
more importantly, your intellectual superior. My genius has allowed me to easily hack into your primitive communications. My goal is simple. You complete a series of amusingly taxing challenges and, well, you'll see. Ready for your first one? Good. But be careful. Don't cut yourself on this sharply observed portrait.
So yeah, this is kind of where the first part of the Riddler stuff comes in, where we have to figure out his riddles and see what the thing is. And in this case, it's this portrait here. Not that hard.
You did it! Well done! I would have expected a child to work that one out, let alone the world's greatest detective.
And thankfully, they do have a way of helping to keep track of all of it.
A puzzle has many sides, but only some.
So you'll
are
know
visible.
kind of which ones you've completed, which ones you haven't, and kind of what they are. Like, for example, there's apparently plenty more to do in the intensive treatment area, but
Hey, Batman!
we haven't gotten all the gadgets yet, so we still have a while to go before we can complete this area here. But let me go ahead and do an upgrade here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. We'll do this one next. That way we have something else to do. Since I guess, you know, we're not worried about the armor upgrade just yet.
It was a massacre. Bowles came walking in telling everyone to cover the front entrance. Said something about Joker's army coming through the main gate. 2 of my guys moved to the exit, and Frank shot him dead. They never stood a chance.
Was Bowles alone?
Thought he was. Then I saw Harley Quinn. She was surrounded by Black Gate prisoners. They were just killing everyone in the room. I had no choice. I got in here, locked the door. I could see it on the security feed. They had someone with them. It looked like the commissioner.
Bowles is dead. They carried on without him. Must have outlived his usefulness.
Good. He was scum.
But yeah, so now we know that.
I'll look after Maria. I promise.
Oh, apparently there's a Maria that needs looking after because of this guy. Oh, that's very nice. You know, but like I'm not sure how common that is for policemen who, you know, with fallen comrades, but you know, it really is a nice gesture that they kind of add that in, you know, that little human touch. It's probably something they didn't even have to put in. They could have just had him say what he needed and then leave, but they still did anyway. And now I need to either find a way to that trophy or... Oh, okay, there is a way, but I don't have the explosive gel yet, so... As I said, there's still quite a few things we don't have, so it's gonna be a while before we can complete everything. Oh, hey, it's the Riddler.
From the Gotham Bay area with some breaking news. This is Jack Ryder with breaking news in the Gotham Bay. We are getting reports of an armed siege on Arkham Island. 2 minutes ago, Joker broadcast to all news channels this chilling message.
Greetings, Gotham. This is the voice of your new master. Oh, hang on. I skipped a bit. Joker here. I'm in control of Arkham Island, and you can all consider it out of bounds. If I see any lawmen, vigilantes, or do-gooders in tights coming this way, I'll start detonating random bombs around the city. What's it be? A kindergarten, a hospital, a billionaire's mansion. Oh, choices, choices, choices.
All access to the island has been restricted. Airspace is closed off, and early reports suggest that Batman himself is trapped on the island.
So yeah, there's not much to this dialogue here.
More as it happens.
But, you know, as you could tell, that voice was the Riddler. And you can kind of keep listening to it for a while if you want, but it's really nothing important other than that first bit there. So they kind of explain why, you know, everything's going on, why no one else is helping out, and so forth. And I thought there was something over here, or something that my A button reacted to, but oh, okay, corner cover. But yeah. So they do, like, they really put in a lot of detail and work for this game, so I am curious to see kind of what Rocksteady will do next after Arkham Knight. You know, if they'll do any other games other than the Batman games. Because I'm sure it's time for them to move on to something else at this point. It would be cool if there was like a Flash game or a Superman game. Hopefully it's something to redeem the games that we haven't gotten of the Flash, or the Superman 64 that was just not that great. As most gamers kind of know, if they've at least seen any videos about Superman 64 and how it was very unpolished and not much of a game that anyone wants to play. Let's see. And don't expect me to play that on this channel anytime soon either. I'm kind of like, I have the games I like to play or replay, and I think it's good to kind of replay what you would like to and not try to play things just because they're bad, because then you're just supporting the bad games and giving them attention when, you know, they really don't need it. Oh, this is a really nice view, actually. You kind of get a sense of the scale that you're kind of fighting in. And apparently got the achievement Born Free. So, but yeah, as you can see, we have quite a few people here and there that we'll need to keep an eye out for. Let's see, so how many are... Okay, gun... Well, I think all of them actually have guns, so I should probably fly over to the tower here and see if I can try to avoid most of these guys right now.
Harley tells me that the Batman's car is still parked just outside of the intensive treatment building. Now, we can't just have him up and leave us, can we? Every thug, villain, murderer, and kindergarten teacher that isn't carrying out party orders.
Oh wait, never mind. This
says
says Arkham Security, and they're not red, so I guess they're here to help.
Down. No one in or out. It's cool.
It's not cool. Joker's unpredictable. Stay alert.
Yeah? You think he'll come this way?
Okay, so I guess I sort of forgot for a second there that people with guns aren't always the problem here, but
We're outside the mansion. Hello?
let's see. And then of course here's another Riddler trophy, but we can't get through until we have the decryptor. So let's go ahead and check out this door here for Arkham Mansion. You can go in, check it out, see what's going on. But as you can see, there's really not much to do just yet.
God, it's you. Have you caught Joker yet?
No, but I'm going to track him down. I need you to stay here. Stop anyone trying to get into the mansion.
Whatever you say, Batman. No one's getting past me.
Hey Steve Blum, how's it going? It's always interesting to see him around, even though he's not really playing... Oh, the Batmobile sensor.
Oracle, disable the Batmobile's countermeasure system.
I saw the alert. What's wrong? Where are you?
I'm outside the Arkham Mansion. Harley Quinn probably triggered the alarm. If she's still got Gordon with her, he could get hurt.
Okay, done. The Batmobile is still parked up outside the intensive treatment building in Arkham North. I sent you the schematics for the entire island. I've marked key locations like your car.
Thanks, Oracle.
Oh, there we go. Okay, so it looks like I just take the path and go, or take a left here. And I should be at my car. Okay, because I saw the riddle, but I guess I can't really... Or maybe that's not the answer there. Oh yeah, there are quite a few Riddler stuff to take a look at. Yes, I already know. Let's see. There's... The legacy of this island has been well...
The legacy of this island has been well and truly buried.
Yeah, and that's another thing. They actually have, you know, the Riddler character actually telling you the riddle once you know, focus on it long enough.
My challenges appear to those with the correct position in life.
Okay, that one should be fairly...
Towers over the city.
That one should be easy to figure out. And they actually take advantage of the environment and just kind of what you can see. So let me go ahead and get a better position here to, you know, solve the riddle for that one at least. The other ones are a bit harder to figure out. Let's see if I can get a good shot over here, but actually I think I know what the other one is now. There we go.
Don't get too full of yourself, Dark Knight. It only gets harder from here.
Let's see. This should be good enough.
You are performing just below my predicted expectations. At this rate, you'll never beat me.
Oh yeah, so those are at least the first two riddles. I'm not sure about the last one yet, but I'll figure it out later, or, you know, I may have to look it up. There are some riddles that are a bit weird sometimes and hard to make out. Oh, it looks like I need to go this way. Yep, okay, going the right way right here. So just have to get to this tunnel.
Can't believe it. They killed Jackson.
Stay with your colleague. I'm ending this. Now.
Yep, even though they shot at me and probably saw me go up, they still aren't concerned. Of course, I'm not quite sure where they got the automatics, though. But then again, this is a game, so they can try to gloss over a few of those details every now and then. Yeah, and I guess I should probably take care of these guys over here by my car.
The entire island will soon be under my control. That's it! Just now, see my plans for this place. You hit that girl. It's so bad.
There we go.
There's a supply of explosive gel in the trunk of the Batmobile. I may need it.
So we finally got our first gadget, which will be very useful in the coming game to play.
Harley trashed the car. Looks like there was a scuffle. I need to search the area around the Batmobile. There could be a clue as to where she took Gordon.
And that's about all the time we have for today. But
just make it look too easy.
yeah,
Like you're not even
it's always hard to
trying.
talk when they always
Which
have
is
so much
not what
text.
I pay you to do. Find everyone now.
So join us next time as we look over our car here and see what we can find out. So until then, have fun gaming.